João Félix is heading to Saudi Arabia, Al Nassr have made their move, and it's nearly done. Luis Díaz? He's swapping Anfield for Allianz, with Bayern locking in a huge deal. Heung-min Son could be heading stateside, while Sunderland pull off a shocker with Granit Xhaka. Even Dan Doy has said yes to the Premier League. This window is moving fast. All that and more, in today's episode of the Transfer News Update. Let's get into it. So, João Félix to Al Nassr is finally happening. The Saudi club has reached an agreement with Chelsea for around €30 million plus add-ons, and there's a big sell-on clause if he's sold later. He's been cleared for his medical, and paperwork is already being sorted. This one's nearly sealed. Over in Germany, Bayern Munich have pulled off a big one. Luis Díaz is on his way from Liverpool. A €75 million deal has been agreed, and medical clearance has been granted. He's expected to sign a 4-year contract. Everything's in place for a new start in the Bundesliga. Meanwhile in the US, LAFC are pushing hard to land Heung-min Son. Talks are progressing quickly, and he's set to make a decision after a friendly in Korea. If this goes through, it'll be a massive moment for MLS and a huge shift for the player. Back in England, Granit Xhaka is making a surprise move to Sunderland. All sides have agreed to the €20 million fee, and he's been given the green light to fly for his medical. The contract runs until 2027. It's a bold signing that shows real ambition. Nottingham Forest are also getting busy. Dan Doy is set to join for €40 million plus add-ons. A verbal agreement is in place, and he's expected in England within 24 hours for his medical. Forest clearly want to strengthen fast. And there's more movement in the goalkeeper market. Aaron Ramsdale has already said yes to Newcastle. The offer is a high loan fee, full salary covered, and a buy option. Southampton haven't fully agreed just yet, but this one looks very close to happening. In Spain, Real Madrid are now open to selling Rodrygo for under €90 million. That's a major shift from their earlier stance, and a lot of clubs are now watching closely. The door is officially open. Meanwhile, Manchester United are still going after Benjamin Šeško. He's been impressed with their interest, but Leipzig want at least €80 million. United are still in the race, they're just waiting to see if they can get the fee down. Juventus are moving with intent too. They're negotiating for Morten Julmand, but Sporting want between €60 and €80 million. It's a serious price, but the interest is strong and talks are moving. Newcastle are also checking on Nicholas Jackson. They've made contact, but Chelsea want £80 million, while Newcastle are thinking more around £65 million. That's a big gap, but not impossible to close if both sides want it. Another name popping up is Randal Kolo Muani. Manchester United have joined the race, and the striker is gaining attention. Nothing concrete just yet, but this one could heat up quickly. Al Nassr are still active, they've now sent in a bid for Antony. Details haven't been made public, but it's another sign the Saudi club isn't slowing down this window. Over at West Ham, there's talk of Lucas Paquetá being sold. They're ready to let him go for around £30 million if the right offer comes in. A shift in strategy could be on the cards. Marseille have landed Igor Pizarro in a completed deal. A 5-year contract is in place, and all terms with Feyenoord are agreed. Despite interest from others, he made it clear this was his preferred destination. Meanwhile, Luis Javier Suarez is officially a Sporting player now. All documents have been signed with Almeria. Sporting get their new striker, and this one is wrapped up. Fulham are keeping tabs on Raheem Sterling, but they're in no rush. He's on their shortlist, and any move is expected to come later in the window, depending on how things develop. West Ham are also looking at Romano Schmid. He's valued around £13 million, and while no move has been made yet, the interest is definitely real. Over at Chelsea, there's renewed focus on João Félix. Talks with Ajax are expected to restart soon, and the player is fully ready for the switch. It's just a matter of getting both clubs to agree. Fulham are also eyeing Kiernan Dewsbury Hall and are willing to buy him outright. No formal talks yet, but the club's seriously considering the move. Leeds United have just wrapped up a deal for Lucas Perry from Lyon. The goalkeeper joins for £12 million. Solid move for squad depth and long-term planning. Chelsea's Mike Penders is also on the move, he's heading to RC Strasbourg on loan for the season. A good chance for the young keeper to gain experience in Ligue 1. In France, Nico Tagliafico has extended his stay at Lyon. His new deal runs through 2027, with an option for 1 more year. Despite other offers, he's decided to commit to the club. Back in the Premier League, Wolves are keeping tabs on Amine Adli. He's valued at €30 million, and while nothing has been submitted yet, there's strong interest building behind the scenes. Roma have brought in a new backup goalkeeper, Davies Vasquez. He leaves Milan and heads to the capital, giving the club more depth between the sticks. And even after Luis Díaz's move, Federico Chiesa still wants to leave Liverpool. He's looking for more playing time, and Serie A remains his first choice. A move looks likely. Lastly, Raul Asensio looks set to leave. He's not part of the club's plans going forward, and unless something changes, an exit is expected before the window closes. That's the latest across the transfer world, confirmed moves, rising interest, and plenty still in the works. Make sure to subscribe and stay locked in for more updates.